Alright guys, so the weekly candle has closed. There was no sign of recovery. We are looking at bearish momentum follow through. So in this video, we'll talk about Bitcoin, of course Ethereum, and then we will talk about all the indices, guys. Everything summarized, categorized right in front of us. We'll take a look at DeFi, perpetual contracts, altcoins, shitcoin, Dragon Index, exchange index as well, and privacy coins as well, right? Because these things are going to give us a good summary for the entire market as a whole. So without any further ado, guys, anyway, this video is only charts itself, right? What is happening on Bitcoin is kind of unfortunate at first, but the other side of the thing is that if you simply invert your chart, it's nice piece of price action to capitalize on, essentially, right? So on the daily time frame, guys, yesterday's low was completely obliterated. Yesterday's low was completely taken out, and as soon as we opened this daily candle, we had a crazy stop loss hunt at the top side of the range, and then we are now pushing downwards, guys. This meant that most of the altcoins will have a follow through as well, which is what we are looking at, guys, and everything is in double digit red right now. It's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy. The amount of downside we have in the market is just crazy to think about. Right now, if we just simplify everything in front of us, the $42,500 reasons was taken out to the downside, which kind of initiated this entire down leg, which has the target coming in at $25,500, guys. Now, essentially, if you just talk about the Fibonacci retracement of this entire bullish wave that we had throughout this year or 2 years, maybe, you got the 6-minute levels coming in at the bottom side of the target, right? 7 and 6 is coming in at below the previous all-time high itself, although that would be really bearish for the market, guys. I mean, Bitcoin has never done that before. Honestly, if Bitcoin takes out $20,000 to the downside, that will be historically significant, honestly, guys. That would be something that we've never seen before, but that's kind of getting ahead of ourselves. We're talking about $20,000 being taken out, and we are currently sitting in at $33,000. Although we can't deny that we should be entertaining such possibilities, guys. We can't just simply deny that, right? Now, essentially, the only thing I can see right here is that this is the only support, guys. I mean, no shit, right? This is the only support right here. So we'll see how Bitcoin really reacts around $30,000 levels. But judging by the reaction and judging by this massive, humongous bearish divergence which is playing out on the 3-day, even on the weekly, and on macro time frames like bi-weekly time frame as well, guys, most likely we have a confirmed bearish divergence on the 2-week time frame as well, right? Just take a look at this one. Holy freaking crap. This market was completely bearish, guys, as we simply went to the upside. Why do I say this? Because look at the strength. Just take a look at the relative strength, guys. The first leg to the upside that took the price action towards $63,000 was your RSI being situated at 90 reads. The second leg to the upside, however, was literally above the previous all-time high, but the RSI was like, oh my goodness, like there's absolutely no buying strength in the market. Right now, we're looking at a follow-through coming in into the price action immediately. And essentially, look, guys, the weekly time frame is also suggesting us a lot of things. We can have multiple perspectives. We can have guppy perspectives as well. We can have moving average perspectives as well. But the thing is that, judging by the acceleration in this move to the downside, what we can see is that this is kind of significant, guys. This move to the downside is kind of significant because we are losing hold of the 55 simple moving average on the weekly time frame as well. And let me assure you, this has not meant good things for the market, guys. I mean, this is something which I kind of completely overlooked upon, right? This is a good massive rejection that came in at $48,000, and we are looking at a massive bearish push to the downside. Historically, every single time the market has been overall bearish if Bitcoin has been below the 55 simple moving average. This is what we're looking at, guys. On every major bear markets, the price action was simply below 55 simple on the weekly time frame. So it gives me, it kind of reinforces my bias towards the market, which is absolutely fucking bearish, guys. This is obnoxiously bearish, right? This price action is just bad. It's just bad. But that doesn't mean that we don't have to capitalize on it, guys. We can just simply short the fuck out of everything in the market, I guess. Not as of now, although we had our chances, but essentially no, guys. I mean, no, not essential to simply capitalize on something that has already left the junction or the railway station itself. Look, guys, I can assure you one thing, that the downtrend is going to be certainly there, but it's going to be very choppy, guys. Holy shit, just take a look at this price action right here. We kind of drifted sideways. We obliterated key levels for a very long time, but we had massive short squeezes, guys, all throughout this leg to the downside. The ultimate target for this entire leg was towards the 200 simple on the weekly time frame, your macro accumulation targets, right? But what happened on the way was simply ugly. It was simply ugly, guys. On every single leg to the downside, people were getting so bearish, including me, including yours truly, guys. Holy fuck. Every single time the price action simply tried to obliterate some key levels, everybody, including me, was getting bearish, overly bearish in the market. That was causing these short squeeze, right? Again and again and again. But the ultimate target was all the way towards your 200 simple on the weekly time frame, and we did not. We kind of made our way towards the 200 simple on the weekly twice, guys. Not once, but twice, right? Essentially, the trend was towards this price point, but it was very choppy. That is what I'm trying to say, guys. Where is the 200 simple coming in at right now? It's at the previous all-time high, or it's just trying to cross the previous all-time high. If this 200 simple weekly crosses or maybe situates above the previous all-time high, that's going to be reinforcing, guys. That's going to be a good fact. That's going to mean a lot of things, in fact, right? That's going to tell us that maybe Bitcoin will not obliterate the previous all-time high, and maybe these areas are going to be massive generational accumulation opportunities, guys, for everybody in the market, right? Anything below $20,000, $25,000 is going to be a macro accumulation opportunity. Although there are terms and conditions applied to everything, right? Because we are fucking traders in the market. We are not cultifying our beliefs, or we are not simply drifting away with our thought process and just letting it be like that. We are reacting, guys. We are traders in the market. We are reacting according to the price action or whatever the market is trying to tell us. We're not trying to go against it, right? So essentially the market is telling us that, look, this once 30k is taken out, you don't have any support. This is a factual analysis right here, guys. We don't have any freaking support right here between this price point and this price point. There is absolutely nothing, right? So if you take out this price point right here, most likely you will start drifting and you will start wicking all the way towards the 200 simple moving average. Now, this is kind of aligning with the previous all-time as of now, but if we just keep on drifting sideways on a weekly schedule, most likely this moving average will start catching up, guys. Now, this moving average throughout Bitcoin's history has never been on a negative slope. Let me just get rid of everything. I think it's getting confusing because of all the fucking moving averages in front of our eyes right here. Let me just take out everything. So the 200 simple on the weekly time frame has always been on a positive slope. Always, guys. Remember, it's been always positive, right? Now, even if we go for a retest right here, or even if we drift onto these regions for a very long time, the slope should stay positive, guys. Remember, if the slope goes negative, right? I mean, let me just get rid of the support levels as well. We're just trying to assume right here. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it happens, we have to prepare for everything, guys. So if this slope kind of starts rolling over, that's going to cause a massive massacre in the market. I'm not going to lie about that, guys, because this is something which is a good looking trend definer, a trend decider as well for the entire market, or a bias decider for the entire market in the macro investing scheme as well, right? So if this moving average goes bearish, ugly things will happen in the market, guys. Ugly fucking things, right? And essentially, look, if you lose the 200 simple, you always have the 350 simple, right? Or if you lose 350 simple, you'll always have fucking 500 simple. If you lose 500 simple, you'll have the 1000 simple. Or if you lose 1000 simple, you'll have the fucking 2500 simple, and it just keeps on going. So you keep on scaling into Bitcoin until it goes to zero. Probably not, guys. Probably fucking not. Let's just probably not, right? I mean, essentially, look, in the small time frames and the mid time frames, we'll probably bounce from $30,000, guys. It's kind of obvious. It's very fucking obvious. Most likely, we'll take out a lot of stop losses because, well, it's kind of obvious that it's going to be acting upon like a support, which is why it gives us high probability towards the fact that maybe we're going to be canceling out all the stop losses at first. Then we can talk about bounces, guys. But never ever in any asset's history anything has gone straight up or straight down for, I don't know, guys, maybe 3-4 years straight, right? Because even if Bitcoin went on a bearish trend, this was kind of like a sideways behavior on the price action for a very long time. Although looking at this price action, I just don't feel very nice, guys. This is something bad. Like, I mean, this is not good. Holy fucking crap, this is not good. We're kind of double topping, guys. Holy fuck, we're simply double topping right here on a macro level that is $50,000. That could have been a good exit point for the people who have invested onto Bitcoin on these levels or these levels as well, right? So for these people, yep. I mean, yeah. Why the fuck would you not sell anything that literally made you that literally changed your life altogether, right? So it's probably time to cash out. So sit and relax and maybe invest in some real estate and enjoy all of those gains with family. Now maybe drive those Porsches or Lamborghinis, right? So yep, a lot of cashing out happening on these levels. Although, look, guys, look, everybody will have their own opinions, and which is why Benjamin Cohen will be like, there is no volume, so we'll bounce. So Bitcoin will keep on going to the upside like this. It could happen. I'm not going to deny that, but most likely this is not nice, guys. I can feel it. I can just This is not nice. This is not good. Nope. Okay, on to the topic for the day. We have all the indices. Fucking 10 minutes down the line, right at the 10-minute marker, we are at the different topic, guys. I absolutely did not plan this, but I had absolutely exactly 10 minutes to talk about on Bitcoin itself. Oh my goodness, we had to talk about Ethereum as well. We'll talk about that as well, guys. But let's take a look at all the indices, right? Fucking bearish is what these things are, guys. These things are simply bearish, right? I'm going to get rid of the guppy indicator and I'm just going to talk about the price action structure, because Bitcoin is somewhere here, whereas your DeFi index is kind of trying to obliterate the previous lows. Not nice. Again, this is your support zone. This is your support zone. If you close this weekly candle below $6,000 on DeFi perpetual contracts, essentially the index of the entire DeFi space as a whole, most likely we'll start initiating our downtrend all the way towards these levels, guys. That simply implies that, look, things are going to be a little difficult for any DeFi asset as a whole. This is an index. This is the basket of all the good DeFi projects which are on top of Ethereum mostly, right? This does not, I think it's not related to any asset coming from Solana or Binance Smart Chain or any smart chain for that matter. But this is a culmination of all the DeFi protocols coming from Ethereum itself. So if Ethereum is bearish, expect DeFi perpetual contracts or DeFi index to be bearish overall, right? So we're looking at this. We could be wicking on these levels. We could be having teeny tiny bounces, but the macro trend has gone bearish, guys. Look, this video is not about trading the small time frames. This is about clearing the bigger picture. We have to have the clear idea of the bigger picture, what is going on in the market. The bigger picture is fucking bearish, is what it is, guys. The price action has to tell us everything, right? It's not going to be the fucking tweets that are coming from Twitter that will tell us what the bias is in the market. It's the fucking price action. And holy fucking shit, what the fuck is this crap right here? It's just obliterating every key level. So yes, we are on a goddamn bearish trend, guys. It's all about looking at the facts. It's not about getting lost in others' opinions which are coming from Twitter, or, well, to be honest with you, my opinions should also not matter, guys. Essentially, my opinion is, you know what my opinion is telling me? I should long every single dip that goes to the downside so that I keep scaling into all these assets. But my guts are fucking telling me to sell everything and just fuck off from crypto markets for, I think, 2 years or 3 years, guys. This is what my guts are telling me, right? What will happen that will change my bias in the market? Look, start putting a weekly candle or start putting a weekly trend above $50,000 on Bitcoin. That's gonna probably align that's gonna tell me that, okay, time to change the bias in the market, right? Until that is happening, until Bitcoin is below $50,000, it's bearish, guys. Market is fucking bearish is what it is. That's it. It's simple price action confirmation, and we rejected key levels, so you got to act accordingly, guys. Most likely we have to take bearish trades whenever the market is going for some bullish retracements. We got to be shorting them, guys. We got to be shorting them. Remember, if you're a trader, short everything that goes down, long everything that goes up. That's it. Okay, altcoin index, absolutely the same price action right here. I'm a little different, kind of aligning with Bitcoin, guys. So altcoin index is kind of aligning with Bitcoin, to be honest with you. So whatever happens on Bitcoin is going to be this indicator right here. All right, guys, I did make a video, I guess 9 months ago, about the crypto indices as a whole. So if you're frustrated about trading all of these small nitty-gritties, altcoins or anything, if you're just mad about your setups not working out for good, just maybe trade these indices, guys. There's an old saying in the market. There has been well, there are many old sayings, but let me just talk about one fact right here, which is kind of important, right? In your life, when, or let's just say if you go to a shopping mall, you see a lot of things. You see crazy brands like, I don't know, guys, Sony, Apple, or maybe Asus, or maybe, I don't know, anything. You can talk about anything, any brand. Whatever you see in the shopping mall is not yours, right? It's not yours. It's not yours. So why the fuck do you think that every price action or every asset is supposed to be yours? Markets are like that, guys. It's fucking market. A fucking shopping mall is a market. What we are doing right here is fucking trading the market, right? So this should be a good fact up your head, that not everything in our life that we see is ours, right? Now, if you have a system, if you have worked out on yourself, if you have worked out on figuring out an edge in the market, take what's yours. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. If you have a well-formulated edge in the market, just take what is yours. But then you have to have a system for that, guys. Remember, not everything is yours. So if you have missed out on something, let it fucking go. All right? Just let it go. Something or the other will probably come back once again. These are fucking markets. We're going to be upswinging, downswinging, going sideways, going round in circles. But fucking hell, guys, if you can trade the markets, then nothing can be better than that, I guess, right? Okay, onto the shitcoin index right here. This is actually named shit perpetual contracts. I just have a good time trading all of these things, man. Holy shit. FTX has been crazy. FTX is the place, man. I feel all the professional traders, I feel all the people who are taking trading very seriously are probably in FTX, guys. I don't think that people with REKT behavior, much people with REKT behavior are situated in FTX. I mean, yes, there are people doing crazy things, guys. Yes, I've seen some people losing 15, 16 million dollars on one single position coming from FTX itself. But, well, let's just say that it's better than Binance at least. The traders at Binance are simply closing their eyes and taking a position to lose the money. Mostly that is what happens. Look, these things will keep on happening to you as well if you don't formulate a system for you. Remember what I said, guys, not everything is yours, right? So you open your mobile phone and you just take a position in the market. Don't expect that position to work in your favor. Holy fucking crap. Isn't that obvious? Isn't that fucking obvious? If you did not act according to your system, probably that's not going to work out. So what is working out right here? A fucking falling wedge is what is working out right here, guys. Holy shit, this has been under formulation for a very long time. Shitcoin perpetual contracts meeting the downside targets right here. Yes, we can expect bounces coming. Look, guys, the entire market is also getting into a bounce zone. So yes, we can expect some sideways behavior, but the ultimate resolution could probably come to the upside for a little correction, guys, because this is our market. We extend our welcome to the upside, we extend our welcome to the downside. This is fucking crypto markets for you, right? Always overextending to the upside of the downside. So yes, we are kind of reaching bouncy zones on the bigger time frames as well, but let this trend continue and there is no hurry. We are not trying to pinpoint the bottom, guys. Look, just look at this price action right here. Let me just talk about this one as well. Just take a look at this fucking piece of shit, right? What the fuck is this garbage piece of price action? You're not doing shit in the market. Shitcoin index is not doing fucking shit in the market, right? It's just shitting around in sideways fucking range, guys. Holy fucking shit. So what it's doing is just going up, going down, and just situated in a sideways behavior. All of these bottoms, let's just say, guys, these bottoms are kind of 5 to 10% apart from each other, right? Just 5 to 10% apart from each other. But what the market is trying to do is that it is simply downtrending. It is simply downtrending, and everybody is trying to just pinpoint the bottom. Oh my god, this is going to be the bottom. I'm going to be long in the bottom. Just what you have to do is just wait for the market to do all of this fucking crap, and when the market takes this leg to the upside, when the market breaks out of a wedge right here to the upside, that is what you capitalize on. Fuck it, guys, go on leverage on this leg to the upside, right? You can leverage yourself out when these moves are playing out. So what it takes is a lot of patience, a lot of dedication and discipline as well, so that you can leverage yourself out in this move to the upside and you can cover out everything that you lost in this down leg, I guess. Patience, right? Patience. This is not the time to fucking pinpoint the bottom, guys. If the market goes for a V-shaped recovery, to hell with it. It's let it go, let it fucking go, man. Holy shit. What do you think? Are you not competent enough in the market so that look, guys, lot of people think that, oh my god, I will never get this opportunity. You know what that is? That is called lack of competence, guys. That mindset is called lack of competence. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself that you're trading the market, you're analyzing the right things, and you are acting upon it as well. You're reflecting upon it as well. So you do that, and then it will reflect in your PNL, guys. It will simply reflect in your PNL, right? Oh my goodness, my head is on fire today, guys. Holy fucking shit. I mean, bear markets are just like this. Bear markets are like this. Okay, DRGN index right here. This is your fucking Chinese crypto assets combined into one basket and that are being sold off, guys. That entire fucking basket has been thrown off in the market right now, I guess, right? Downtrend, severe downtrend. Now this is worse. This is way worse than your shitcoin index, your altcoin index, and even your fucking DeFi index as well. This is just way wrong, guys. This is just way bad, right? What we are doing is we are losing this level as well to the downside. So all the Chinese coins, I think this one is weighted at Neo, or maybe what are the key assets for this in these guys. I'll leave the links to all the index calculation on FTX down in the description if I remember, but mostly it's going to be your Chinese assets combined into one single basket, and that is your index, the Dragon index. Looking bad, not looking that nice, not looking nice. I think the DeFi perpetual contracts, all right, the altcoin index is looking way better than DeFi, shitcoins, and DRGN index as well. I think shitcoin index is also better. But anyway, guys, now jumping into exchange tokens right here, which is BNB FTT. This is the best looking chart. Yep. Overly bearish? Certainly it is bearish, but this is the best looking chart of everything that we've seen today. So relative to the market, you can see what the trend is like, guys. Market is pricing in a lot of trading activity happening in the bear market, right? Which is why your exchange tokens have all the reasons to maintain their price action level, guys. Now, why do you want FTT? Why do you want BNB? First of all, you want BNB to conduct your DeFi activities on, and on the other hand, if you hold BNB on Binance, it's going to get you some trading discount. And similar things are happening on FTX as well. You're going to be holding some amount of FTT, and that is going to be reducing your trading fees on derivatives market, guys. So what I've done is I've staked 25 FTT on my own account, on my own FTX account, and I've left the referral link on the description below so that you can sign up, you can save on your futures as well, futures trading as well. Now look, guys, I'm down quite a bit just to promote my goddamn referral link, but it's all right, I guess, right? But it's completely all right, guys. The thing is that it doesn't really matter. That's something that I talked about yesterday. It's just fucking coffee money, guys. I'll have better coffee, right? Probably with that money I can have better coffee. That is how I'm evaluating my referral money, right? So sign up with the referral link so that I can wake up to good coffee every single day, I guess. All of these things are available on FTX as well, guys. Now anyways, okay, let's conclude first, then we'll jump into privacy perp, which is looking obnoxious, which was bearish as fuck. Okay, yes, you have initiated the down move. I mean, yeah, it's going to be pretty choppy, but yes, you have initiated a down move as well. Look, guys, with the entire crypto assets going down, maybe BNB and FTT will also go down relatively less, but yes, they will go down as well. Privacy perpetual contracts, that includes Monero, Beam, Grin, Mimblewimble related crypto assets, is REKT. Privacy coins. Why the fuck is privacy index REKT, guys? I just don't get it, right? Because this is supposed to work out, right? Privacy, I will make private DeFi transaction. What the fuck is privacy coin? What the fuck are privacy coin doing in the market? Just take a look at this for yourself. Just take a look at the price action for yourself and just forget all the narratives coming from Twitter or anybody. It's just bearish. It's simply bearish. Setting in macro lower highs on the weekly and obliterating key level. Yes, you're going to be plunging down all the way towards 990, guys. Although I do believe that this is going to be a massive area of value. So let's see what happens on the privacy perpetual contracts when the price action comes right here. Okay, last topic, Ethereum USDT on Binance. ETH USDT on Binance. Guys, I just have bearish stuff to talk about on Ethereum, on everything, right? For that matter, like everything is fucking bearish is what it is. That's the fact. Daily time frame. Oh my goodness, guys, this is still continuing its downtrend, man. Holy fucking crap, guys. This is my goodness. As I'm just speaking to you guys right here, probably this video will be uploaded in the next 30 minutes or something like that, but as I'm talking to you guys right here, this is just continuing the downtrend. There is no end to it, I guess, right? And I don't know what is going to take Ethereum to the moon from these price points, but I don't know, guys. Maybe look, you're going to be extending your down leg all the way towards 15 to 1700 zones on Ethereum, because once again, what sort of support do we have? We had a little bit of support coming in right here, but we broke down once again. So that means, look, one more fact right here, guys. This entire move to the downside was good. It was straight down, right? Because we had no volume right here. We simply did not have much volume right here. We can talk about some key levels acting upon multiple times, but just take a look at this one, guys. The down move could happen in one single leg to the downside, but take a look at all of these contact points right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this range has been traded for a very long time, right? Very long time. You can see the price action activity happening on this level right here, which is why the price action could be really choppy, guys. We can expect a lot of trading activity happening on Ethereum on these levels, right? All the trades are supposed to be made in the small time frames. Nothing is supposed to be, no bullish trade is supposed to be made on the bigger time frames, guys, on the bigger time frames, because the macro has simply gone bearish. 3-day has gone bearish, completely nutsack fucking bearish. We have look, guys, this 3-day candle just continuing the downtrend below the 144 simple moving average, and most likely will take a leg down. Most likely Ethereum will obliterate these levels, and most likely, guys, I don't know, guys, if Bitcoin is able to break $30,000, maybe Ethereum will also try to reach the previous all-time high at $1,400 regions, guys. That could be, well, that could be really nasty in the market, right? But in terms of the small to mid time frame support, I think bidding Ethereum onto $1,700 regions is going to be a good idea. Or maybe if you start scaling on Ethereum below $2,000 levels, that is also going to be a good idea. But maybe the better thing to be done is waiting, guys. It's gonna be waiting, a lot of waiting. If you did not capitalize on this down move, let this finish, guys. Let this fucking finish. It's all about patience now, right? We'll see how the price action reacts right here. We'll see how the bounces are like. We'll see how the inflow is. We'll see how the money is flowing into the exchanges, or anything for that matter, guys. We'll combine a lot of factual analysis, fundamental analysis, and then we'll combine that with TA, and then we'll see what the market does for good. Until then, this is a strong, steep fucking downtrend under continuation, guys. So it's gonna be hell of a ride. Let's wait patiently. Let's see what happens in the market, guys. Okay, that was a long video for you folks right here. If you watched the entire video, bell, subscribe, like, all the good things will be really appreciated. And I'm gonna be catching all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.